Back to Matt Patrick.
KTRH News Time is 7:46. Joining me right now from BagalaMcGrath.com is Jim McGrath. He's also the Bush family spokesperson. James, welcome back to Houston's Morning News, sir.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let me read you a couple of tweets here from Griffin Perry. He writes to the Huntsman girls, "Good luck to y'all and the whole family on future endeavors. The campaign will miss the entertainment." And then he tweeted about Romney. Mitt Romney knows how to lead people straight out of the door with a pink slip. So we got all the tweeting going on. Now, that first tweet, Jim, I believe he's hitting on the Huntsman girls. What say you?
Well, there's no doubt that John Huntsman's daughters certainly created a buzz, particularly amongst male voters,
yes,
male observers of the process, younger voters. And look, as a candidate, you're looking to reach voters any way you can. So I know Governor Huntsman benefited from some of that buzz. Not enough, obviously.
Now, so Griffin Perry is also tweeting. We're seeing a lot of the kids. I mean, Romney's sons that all look like him are buzzing around. They're tweeting. Everyone's using the social media. Families being involved in political campaigns. This goes way back. The Bush family did it quite well.
They did. They did, and it really is a way to kind of humanize the candidate. When you think about a presidential candidate, you think about where are they on the life issue, where are they on taxes, where are they on this dry policy. And when you get the family involved, you see that they actually are normal people most of the time. They have to get up and get kids out the door during the early phases of their life, get them out to school, and they worry about some of the same things that you do. So it is a humanizing element of a campaign, to be sure.
I'm talking about Griffin Perry. Is this interjecting some much-needed energy into the Perry campaign, do you think? Is he helping draw attention to the campaign?
You know, you and I know, follow, and I know a lot of your listeners do. We get involved on Twitter, and we follow the people that we like to follow. News-oriented is where I kind of spend most of my time. So you do follow the campaign, and Griffin Perry, the governor's son, has created a little bit of a few waves with some of his quote-unquote tweets where he's gotten out there and he's kind of tweaked a few of the opponents, and obviously he's been a strong advocate for his father. So he has developed a little bit of a reputation among some of the reporters that are following this process very closely. There's no doubt about that. All
right, James, real quick, I thought it was one of the best debates I've ever watched just because everybody seemed to be drunk in the audience, and that was awesome. How do you think the candidates did? Talk to me about Mitt Romney.
This is going to be certainly the most perilous week of the campaign, the primary process for Governor Romney, because he does have a good lead in South Carolina. It's going to be tougher for him to actually win in South Carolina than I think most people realize. For the simple fact that Newt Gingrich, who had a superb debate last night, you have to say that.
Yeah.
And Rick Santorum are going to be going after him hammer and tong between now and Saturday with some of the toughest attacks that we've seen to date. I thought Governor Romney held his own. I didn't see anything in the debate last night that changed the fundamental dynamics of the race. But Gingrich was strong. Santorum is really starting to feel his oats. You can tell he's getting more confident with each day, and it's going to be fascinating to see what happens this Saturday.
No question about it. Jim McGrath from BagalaMcGrath.com. Thank you for your time, as always, here.